Hi, this is Allie, here to help you figure out what you need to do now that you have ordered your kit. So either a core, an ignite, or an ultimate kit, either of those you can do the keto food plan with, but there are a few essentials that are not going to come in your kit that you can get at Amazon or at Walmart. The first one is pink Himalayan salt. I have two different options here. This one I bought at Sam's, no need to crunch it up, and then I have one that has the bigger granules and a grinder. I personally like this one better, but this seems more convenient. So pink Himalayan salt has higher magnesium and potassium, and it will really help you get through the keto flu, and it's actually going to be something that you need to put on all of your foods like from now on. So this is the kind of salt you need to use, and if you're eating food, you need to have this in it. Okay, another keto essential are the keto urine analysis test strips. There are little sticks in here that on day 2 or 3 you're going to start peeing on, and if they change color, then you are positive for ketosis. If they stay this kind of tan brown color, you're not in. So what that means is that as soon as you're positive for ketosis, you can go from being lean and green to adding fats in, bacon, avocados, things like that. This is an absolute must because from here on out, we need to be testing every single day. I got this little bottle at the Walmart pharmacy in the diabetes section. You can also get them on Amazon. One thing to remember though is that this little bottle will expire in about 3 months. And so if 3 months in, you're testing negative all the time, this has happened to me twice now. I've just gone and gotten a new bottle and I was back in. Very, very key that we always test so that we're doing keto healthy. Another essential is MCT oil. Again, this is not for first day 1 through 3. As soon as you're positive, you're gonna add some of this into your shakes from now on. So MCT oil is a derivative of coconut oil, a medium chain triglyceride. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it does. I know athletes use it. It's called sports research, but here's what this is. This is gonna help you get your fats to the levels they need to be at. Now, fair warning, some people, we have never allowed our stomachs to have this much fat before. So the serving size is 2 tablespoons, but when you get started, you need to start with 1 tablespoon. See how your stomach handles it. If you feel nauseous at all, you can cut that back a little bit. If you feel fine, or actually what happens is you might feel a little nauseous day 1 and 2 using this, and then you kind of build up a tolerance to it. Now 2 tablespoons of this in your shake every day. Another thing that has been crucial for me is a digital food scale. I got this at Amazon for $12. One of the hardest things to do is keep your proteins where they need to be, and I will cover that here in just a second. But this really helps me. I can put a plate on here, zero it out, and then just put the meat on, and it gives me the exact amount of ounces that the meat is. Something else that you may have or may not have, but really helpful, is a really good water bottle of your choice. You need to be at 120 ounces of water a day, day 1. And so I've got this water bottle that's 40 ounces, which means I know I need 3 of these every day. Okay, so where do your macros, where do you need to be? You need to be at, and you need to write this down or have your coach send you a little informational chart or message me, I can send it to you. You need to be at 25 net carbs every day. And this is your total carbs minus fiber. Okay, you also need to be between 40 and 70 grams of protein, and you need to be at 120 grams of fat. So day 1 and 2 or 3 until you're positive, we're not at 120 grams of fat. As soon as you test positive for ketosis, you increase the fat to where it needs to be. Otherwise, your body goes into starvation mode and you will stall yourself out. You have to make sure that your proteins are low, fats are high. So it's very simple. It's pick a protein, add a vegetable, add a fat. That's keto right there. A lot of people wonder, should I follow strictly the food plan that's in the book? Should I follow the food plan in the coaching pages? Really, I use those as a baseline. It gives me ideas of what to eat, how to eat, but what you really need to do is lean and green the first 2 to 3 days, and then you have to be within those macros, okay? So again, let me say it one more time so you can get them written down. 25 net carbs, 40 to 70 protein, and 120 fats. That's all in grams, and the way you keep track of that is one of the food tracking apps. There are 2 that we use. One is called MyFitnessPal, and one is called Carb Manager. It's really a preference thing. Whichever one you want to use is fine. The thing you need to know is that they're both going to want you to upgrade, I think like $40 a year. You do not need to do that. Just use the free version. And if you have any trouble figuring out how to do those, ask your coach to tag you in some of the there are training videos specifically for how to use those tracking apps. Okay, so now that you've ordered your kit, if you're like me, you are going to be very tempted. Here's what you're going to want to do is start the food plan, and then when your kit comes, start the supplements. Let me just tell you, do not do that. You will get frustrated. You'll start in on keto flu with absolutely no help in overcoming that. And you may not lose, you may actually gain weight instead of losing weight if you do that. And so do not start without the supplements. It will frustrate you. You'll feel terrible. What you can do is start increasing your water, trying to get to that 120 ounces or the gallon a day. And you can start using and practicing on your food tracking app. Okay, so those are the things that you can do, and we are just thrilled to have you join us and thrilled to walk with you on your journey. Thank you so much.